So I wanted to jump on the train of making pins. So I've never done this, so I watched a couple of videos. It looks pretty easy for the most part. So I wanted to give it a try and bring you guys along. So first thing is, I bought these from Walmart. I paid like $2 something for them. We're gonna go ahead and open this package up, and we're going to take everything apart and get it prepped so that we can start glittered and making them all pretty and personalizing them. So I'm going to tell you what my tools are that I have. So this is a pack of 6 pins. This is 6 pins. Like I said before, it's like $2 and some change, I think it was. I have some pliers because you're going to need those to rip all these off. I have a sand block because you're going to sand them down. I have my alcohol to clean them, make sure there's no oils or anything or dust or anything on them. And I'm going to be using Mod-Podge today for the first part. So I have my Mod-Podge, and I need a brush. What brush do I want to use today, guys? Let's use this one. So I'm going to use this this brush right here. It's a little narrow and it's small, so it should be fine to get the pin. All right. So, oh, and then I have my paper that I'm going to put the pins on. And then I'm going to get a baggie to put all of the pen parts in so that we don't lose anything, because there's a lot of parts to it and we don't want to lose, because then if you lose it, you can't get your pen back together and it won't be functionable. And what did we do this for? All right. So with that being said, let's get this started. All right. So this is the pins that I got. There's a little tiny bit of rubber right there, but I don't think it's going to be a problem. Just don't buy the ones that has the rubber grip that's right here, because I don't think that's going to work. So what we're going to do is we're going to start taking all of our pins apart. And how is that going to come out? I'm going to learn with you guys. So, oh, I bet you if I pop this out, oh, is this going to work? Let's see. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my block and we're just going to do a little roughen up, just a little bit. You don't need a lot. It even takes the name off. second coat. Went ahead and added our yellow neon since I hadn't done that yet, but I did a very thin line separating the green and the pink. I think it's turning out really nice. the turner, and this is how I have it set up. And then I let the I let the Mod-Podge dry. Then I took them outside and I put my Rust-Oleum 2X Ultra Cover Semi-Gloss Clear and sprayed all of the pins so that the glitter won't rub off when it's time to apply our epoxy. So this is the stage we're at. I'm really pleased with the way they are turning out. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna let these dry, and then we will be applying the epoxy. All right, so I'm gonna apply very carefully the epoxy to each pen as it comes around. That's why it's gonna be drippy drippy. You're just gonna keep doing this until all the glitter is completely covered. I made quite a bit actually, just to make sure that I had enough to cover these pens thoroughly. Be nice if I only had to add one coat, but we shall see. So what I'm doing is I'm taking 2 fingers and kind of like wrapping it around the pen, just so I know that I'm covering all the glitter. And making sure it's coated really well all the way around. Normally I wouldn't let it drip so much, but I don't even care because I want to make sure it's good and covered. All right, I think that's actually good. Oh, the blue one needs it a little more. This is very challenging. It can be done, but you just got to kind of take your time. Run your fingers on every single one of them, making sure that you're getting the whole pen covered. Then look at it really good and make sure that you didn't miss any spots. It looks pretty good actually. See, I think there's a spot right there that's not got any coverage. So that's when I'm gonna slap it on there good. So if anybody's watching this and has done these before and you feel there's an easier way, I am all for any advice on techniques. This is the very first time I've ever done this. I have watched, I think, like 2 videos, and everybody's kind of done it at their own little way. So I figured, give it a try, see how I like it. So far, so good. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and add some heat to this. Yeah. Just to make sure that it's smooth, no bubbles. I'm gonna do it really, really fast because we don't really need to do it that long. Okay, so I have taken these off of the sticks and put them together. So I wanted to show you guys how they turned out. So you do have to, if you get any epoxy up in this part, you do need to make sure you clean it out very carefully. But for the most part, it was pretty easy to put back together. I don't have any decals on them or anything. I just wanted to show you the outcome of this one. So I did notice that like I had a few sticking, so I'm gonna have to make sure that they're clean. but yeah, they turned out pretty good. So if anybody else has made these, I would love to hear how they turned out, and if anybody has any suggestions, that would be great. So now I just got to clean my sticks so that I can use them for another project. So let me know how you guys like this video. If you guys could like, subscribe, and share, that would be awesome. All right, see you guys on the next video. Bye.